So good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the vlog. We're on the job site we did quite some time back. You can see the shower in the background that we did. So now that we're doing the shower, we've got that done. We're doing the countertops and the sinks. The countertops are actually in, but we're going to put a vessel sink in today. We're going to put two of them in with a backsplash, but this is going to be kind of a new series, a random series, because it's going to be who knows when on a how-to. So this is going to be how to install a vessel sink, because it is a little bit different than a conventional sink, and you'll see why here in just a little bit. But roll that sweet intro. Drain hole right there. This is the vessel sink, upside down, obviously. I don't know if you can see, but this rim right here is super thin compared to a conventional sink. So this is a conventional drain on a conventional sink, and you can see it's got this giant space here, this gap all the way down with no threads from there up. That's a conventional sink. This right here is a vessel sink. It has threads all the way to the top for the thin, because the sink is going to come down to about here. It's going to be super thin. So this is the drain you need for a conventional vessel sink. It is different than a regular conventional sink. So let's get this on. So first thing you want to do is you've got putty, and that putty has to go around the top here. So Steve's going to roll that out and put it on. Generally they have a rubber washer that goes on that, but we don't like to use those because they'll eventually wear out and this putty will last forever. Alright, first step is to put the drain stem down the drain. And we're not going to squish it down yet, it just kind of seats in there, and then we're going to go around back and put the washer on and the nut. So next is that thick rubber washer. It's going to go on all the way up, and the nut to follow, and we'll tighten all that up. So once that nut is all the way up, you take your channel locks and tighten it down. Now you got to be careful with these vessel sinks though, because you can crack them, so you have to be real careful. Get it nice and snug, and there you go. Alright, so the next step is to install the faucet. And unfortunately with this, we have to install everything first. So you can see Steve right here is putting these adapters on. This particular faucet fixture has an adapter that goes on, and those have to go on. And then all that stuff threads in the hole of the top sink, which is right there. Like I said, we gotta put all this on first because that's our hole in the countertop. That's all we have to work with. So it all's gotta be done first. All right, once your faucet is assembled, Steve's going to go ahead and put it in the hole, and we're going to attach it through the back side, right back over there. So next we take this little moon-shaped looking thingy, and it slides down over that long screw right back there, and that tightens up with this tool right here. Let's get that done real quick. Alright, so the next step is to put on the water lines, and the water lines attach both here and here, and this is your hot and this is your cold. Alright, so now the sink is completely assembled. Now it's time to put the sink down in the hole. Let's hope everything fits. Alright y'all, so we've got a little bit of a problem. This drain hole right here, unfortunately, is smaller than that drain. Those guys didn't cut the hole big enough, so we're going to have to go modify that and cut that drain hole a little bit bigger. All right, y'all, so now we've got, you can see our larger diameter holes now, so the sink should fit without any problems this time. So let's go take 2. There you have it. That sink is now set. Looks good, so let's get everything hooked up underneath and then test everything. Next step is to hook up your water supply, and we've got the hot marked on this side and cold marked on this side. So we're gonna get those hooked up real quick. Alright, next step is to put the drain tailpiece in. They've already got a little one here. I only have this size, so I'm going to have to put 2, unfortunately. But it simply just slides up, and that slides down in like that pretty easy, and that's it. Tighten these nuts up, and I think we should be good to go. Alright, so everything is hooked up. Going to turn the water supplies on, and we'll go back up top and turn everything on, make sure there's no leaks. Alright guys, so I've got the water supplies on underneath. Steve's putting in the drain right now, and this is a simple pop-in drain, that's it. We're going to turn the water on and we'll check for leaks. Alright, hot and cold look good up here. So we'll go down there and check for leaks. Alright y'all, so that's it. And that's how you install a vessel sink. All we have left to do is caulk around it. I'm going to get some adhesive caulk that's made for sinks. We'll get that caulked after lunch. And we're going to get the second one installed right now, but y'all don't want to see that because you just saw the first one and they're both going to be exactly the same. So we're going to get that one done, you're going to get the tile put up, and y'all, that's going to be it.